Hello, 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 everybody, everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Chat, chill, just a chat, chill live streams, guys. This is where I'll just be chatting and chilling. Whoever joins, just joins. We talk about something. I talk about randomness in this video, just all kind of randomness and scams. LOL. Guys, I don't know. I just got back home from my grandma's. Today is my day off, and I had to go to the dealership because I don't know if I told y'all, but I need to make a new key for Jenna. But the key, it's so complicated. But the key transmitter is not working. Something going on with the keys. So I usually use my key, the spare key, to open up the SUV, and that broke during the hard freeze. I'm assuming it just froze up and broke. So I went to the dealership today, and I get so excited to go to the dealership. I love going to the dealership because literally I want to get a job there so freaking bad, but it's so hard to get a job at a dealership if you have knowledge about cars, which is crazy. People that get a job at the dealership, sometimes they don't have knowledge anything about cars. It's crazy. But yeah, so I just got back. Also, my voice, my tonsils are still swollen up. I'm currently gargling salt water and spitting it out, and it's kind of helping me. What's not helping me is me singing along to the weekend songs, if you know what I mean. Also, too, guys, everywhere. Again, this is a chat and chill live stream. If you join, I will talk to you. Everywhere and everywhere, Los Angeles, California, Chicago, everywhere they're having one of my favorite artists is The Weeknd. They always have weekend themed clubs, and like they'll play nothing but The Weeknd themed, and I'm like, oh my god, we need to have something like that in Houston. Like I was dreaming, manifesting something like this in Houston because I'm like, bro, I want to go to a weekend themed party in a club, like a club. And so finally, guys, finally, they had made one in Houston, Texas on next month of the 12th is when I'm going, and it's a little venue club area, and they're gonna play nothing but the weekend music, and I'm gonna probably lose my voice. I'm probably gonna do a TikTok live on TikTok, and I might make some TikTok videos and stuff. I'm not sure on YouTube live. We'll see, but I am gonna bring a power pack. I'm gonna use my power pack for the first time. I have a little a power pack that I keep with me because my phone dies all the time because I have so many videos and photos. So I'm gonna keep that with me. Hopefully I could take it in. But oh my goodness, guys, I can't believe it. I'm super excited for that. It's a couple of weeks away. It's a couple of weeks away, and I'm so excited. But yeah, there's that. Also, my grandma wanted to go to PetSmart. Hello, hello, welcome in. My grandma wanted to go to PetSmart because she wanted to get. Hold on, I don't know what's going on with this. She wanted to get the cat some cat toys. My grandma has 3 cats. 3 or 4? I don't know. I can't even count. But she has 3 cats, and they all like to run around the house and knock things over, and she's trying to look for something to play with. And I told her they don't really need to play with anything. They just give them a box. Like to me, cats really, you give them toys. Dogs, they'll play with it. Dogs, they'll play with toys. But cats, they're so finicky and picky. You get them the most expensive toy with catnip, and then they'll look at it and be like, "What the heck is this?" And then they'll play with it for a little bit, and then they'll leave it alone. Like, "Oh, okay, I'm bored," you know. So I'm like, I don't understand. You know, why would you want to spend some money on a cat toys app? And whenever I look at when I went to PetSmart, I used to go to PetSmart all the time because I have a chinchilla and I had chinchilla. I have a chinchilla. I had a bird, and I had a fish tank. And I would go to PetSmart consistently because I'll go get some fish and stuff. But you know what? It's just I don't know if it's a scam or what. I feel like this whole world is a scam in general. It kind of I just it kind of throws me off because I'm all like I'm looking in PetSmart, right? And I'm all like I'm focusing on the prices and stuff, and the prices are like fair, like $5. Hold on. Oh my throat's going crazy. Like five to $7 for a little cat toy. And I'm all like, I think these were like $2.99 before or $1.99. And like I'm just looking at everything. I'm just looking at everything. And I'm all like, golly, I this is why I don't want a cat or a dog. Because it's just so much going on. It's so expensive. I'm like, it's as expensive as owning having a kid. Like, it is crazy. And I look at the dog food, and I'm all like, okay, a pound of this big bag of dog food, $49, and I'm all like, jeez. And then I'm all like, how much is it? How long is that gonna last you? $49. And then it's all like, if it's a big dog, and it's of course, big dogs gotta eat some more. I'm not sure how many times per day, but maybe 2 times, 3 times per day. They're gonna go through that, and it's all like, golly, you think about all the aspects and all the everything. Because I'm looking at everything. It's like there's cat stuff that have like ringworm, dog stuff that had like ringworm and stuff for ear infections. 19.99 for this bottle of thing for ear infection in dogs, and then the cats, and then nail clippers and toys. And I'm all like, oh my goodness, I'm overwhelmed myself, and I haven't been overwhelmed in this in a while, because I'm like, man, it's so expensive to maintain an animal. Like, jeez. And I'm like, a dog or a cat now. And I look at the rodent section, and I have a chinchilla. And I told my grandma, when I first got my chinchilla, yes, I went balls to the walls and buying toys after toys. And this is before the tariffs hit. This was like 5 years ago and some change. So toys, like toys for a chinchilla, you'll get a whole big bundle for like $12.99. Of course, now everything is 15, 17, 18. It's all like, jeez, bro. And it's all like, I don't know. I understand the feeling of having a dog or a cat. Like, you want that animal, and they can only stay in your life for so long. That's what I feel. You know, I, like, ever since I lost Paku, yes, it's really hard on me. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, now I don't have to spend $10 on food. Like, I'm saving $10 each month on the bird food. So it's like, it's not much because I put a subscription where it's all like, if there was tariffs, it wouldn't go up, because that's where you want to, that's where the key is for not getting scammed, guys, is get a subscription of the product. So that way, if tariffs hit hit the fan, then you know that the price is going to stay the same because they don't want to lose customers at all, because the customers are basically, have that subscription and renewing all the time. So I don't know. It's just weird. And also too, when I was at the dealership, I was I have I have a credit card and I have a debit card. I have money on both of them, and the price for the little cylinder was supposed to be, well, the other guy quoted me 149 plus taxes and stuff. And then I asked for the guy at the dealership. I asked for the guy. I said, "Hey, is that person here?" He's like, "No, he's in the back." And then I said, "Okay, well, I need to get this." Then this guy quoted me 195 plus tax, and I said, "Whoa, that was a big jump." And I said, "That's not what the other guy quoted me." And then I, of course, my bad, I forgot to get the part number. But at the same time, it's so like we drove 14 miles to go to the dealership to go get this cylinder, this little lock cylinder. And it's crazy because sometimes I really think that there's a lot of scams out there where they're trying to get you in the door. You know, they're trying to get you inside so that way they give you the lowest quote. And I understand that because I came from that perspective too. I had to sell tires. And when I sold tires over the phone, I gave the lowest price because that way to get the customer in the door. And then when they come in the door, bam, I hit them with a different total price. And it's real. It is super real. You know, the sun has been setting so, I don't know. I guess because it's cloudy. But give me a sec, guys. All right. But I guess because it's cloudy, it's setting so drastically. But yeah, there's scams all over the world, guys. So many. And also, oh yeah, that's not even it. Finally, after him going through the system and figuring out which price he quoted me, I was ready to pay. I was ready to pay, and I wanted to just put it on my credit card. Like, I have a credit card that has a lot of spending limit, and I'm all like, oh, I'll just put in my credit card because that's where I put stuff that's over $20. I use my credit card. If it's under $20, I use my debit card. That's just the way I flow. So I told him, he told me the price, and then he's like, is it debit, credit? Is it a debit card or is it credit card? And I said, it's a credit card. And then he's like, with the credit card, we have an interest of 3% interest when you use a debit card. And I said, okay, never mind. Just no, he said 3% interest on with a credit card, and debit card is no interest. What? What? And what? Since when do we get interest on purchasing things when using this credit card? Blink, blink, blink. It's just such of a scam to make more money. And not only that, I've had an encounter when I was at the we were AT&T. My grandma was starting up for AT&T. Okay, it's supposed to be $49.99 a month, right? All right. Well, it can't be $49.99 a month. Well, no. Was it 45.99 a month? If you use your debit card, it'll be 55 a month. So they add $10 extra. But if you don't, like, it gets so confusing because if you use your a routing number to your bank account, what do they call? Yeah, they want a routing number to your bank account, so so that way you can have the deal for $45. If you don't, and then you put it on your debit card, it's $55. And it's all like, why are you paying interest? And it's all like, people are like, because they gotta pay a little bit more, because it's all like, why do they, why are, like, it's just so confusing. It's such a scam. Like, every which way you think about it, like, they get charged more if you use a credit card, debit card, and then they put the blame on you, which is the consumer, and they're like, okay, since we're getting charged like $5 extra, we gotta make a little bit of profit off of that, so we're gonna charge you $10. So that's a little $5 extra for us, and a little $5 for them, and it's all like, bro, this whole world is a scam. It's so crazy. I end up putting it on my debit card because I do have money in there, but at the same time, I want to use my credit card. But since when? 3% interest. We like what? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I'd let that out there. Like, it makes no sense. Ugh. Also, too, like, like I said, I just feel like everything is a scam these days. Everything, internet, people, salesmanship, like, there's a lot of scams. I've had a whole video about scams already, so that's why this was like a chat and chill talking about randomness and scams, because it's just so much out there. Like, ugh, so many. And I understand business need to make money, but that's not how things go. Like, I think, I saw something on TikTok Shop. Hello, hello, welcome in. Then I wanted to get on TikTok Shop, and then it's all like, they gave you a $7.99. It says $7.99 deal, and then after you click on it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a good deal, and you're over here like, you click on it, put it in your cart, and the shipping and handling is $167. What? What? So you're telling me that if I buy this product off a TikTok Shop that's $7 even, I have to pay for shipping 169. Oh my god. Where is the logic behind all this? Like, I don't understand some of these things that are going on. Like, I understand paying for shipping and handling, $4 to $7, but 179? No, bro. What the heck? You might as well just go to Home Depot and get the same thing. Like, ugh. Now, convenience is no longer convenience anymore. Well, I don't even know how to say that or how to put that, but convenienceness back in the days, because you would have to go to, let's say, go to CVS, and there's your bottle of, I don't know, something, aspirin or something like that. It's $19.99 at the store, and then you go online, you get it cheaper. Now it's not even cheaper online sometimes. Like my eye drops, forget it. Forget my eye drops. I remember I used to pay $2.99 for eye drops. Now I gotta pay $10.99 or $12 for eye drops. Like, what? Oh my god, these tariffs gotta go. When I'm talking about scams, I'm talking about tariffs too, because it's just too much. But I was thinking when I was at the pet store, I'm all like, I'm looking at everybody buying their cat food, toys, and I'm all like, if you didn't have this animal, you would have so much money. But yet, you think about the animal perspective and how they make you feel. So it's both sides. I don't know if you catch my drift. But yeah, this is a chat and chill live stream. I'll probably make a live stream tomorrow. Oh my goodness. tomorrow too because I get off early, but I have to do a couple of things. So I'll probably do a live stream around 5 or so, depending. I'm not sure because even my job is giving scams right now. And they're cutting hours for no particular reason, all because of the tariffs, all because of the scams. Again, when if I say scam, it does sort of mean tariffs, because it makes no sense at all. There's things that don't make any sense. If people can afford things, we want to be in this problem at all. If people can afford going to the grocery store, buying groceries, then we want to be in this predicament. They closed Kroger's down. It is so sad to see a grocery supply chain go down like that. All because us consumers can't afford it. So what happens if they can't afford it? The business is going to run out. And so like, well, we don't have enough production to care for everybody, because the store supply chain, they need to care for their workers. They need to care for money management. They need to care for the stockers that stock the shelves. They need to care for the 18 wheelers that bring in the freaking groceries. And it's just a whirlwind if the grocery store can't afford all those people, employees can't afford anything. They can't even afford the groceries to put in their shelves. And now they gotta close down. It's just crazy. Like, if this economy wasn't so freaking bad, we wouldn't have this problem at all. It just makes no sense. It's very, very sad. Very sad. When Kroger's closed down 2 of the locations, I was so sad. So sad. Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like this at all. But yeah, it's just me rambling. I'm chatting, chilling, talking, rambling about scams, tariffs, and stuff. I feel like I've already said it so many times. You know, I felt like too. I got scammed off of um, my own electricity because it sounds like a scam in a way, because I'm supposed to get free nights every single time, like 8 o'clock all the way to like 4 o'clock in the morning. I consistently use my AC all the time during those free nights, every single night. For some odd reason, my bills have been very high. Last month, and still to this day, I have been sick. I haven't used my AC at all. Well, I used it just to cool down the place, and then after that, I can't use it because of my throat, because I can't inhale cold air. So I turned off my AC. For the past week, I have not used my AC the way I used my AC when I get my free nights. So my bill came in and it was $15 cheaper. And I'm scratching my head like, wait, what? How is my bill $15 cheaper after me not using my AC on free nights? So it just that doesn't add up in my brain. And I'm all like, I use my AC consistently on my free nights only on my free nights. I'm never home, so I'm never here to use energy. And my bill is high. But yet, when I don't use my AC on free nights, it's $15 cheaper. I don't know if I'm getting scammed by using my AC on free nights. They said that you need to check your AC, your electric bill to see if they have HVAC, because HVAC is different. And I'm all like, but it's supposed to be part of your free nights. I don't understand. So I don't even know if I'm getting scammed by using my own AC on the free nights. It just it doesn't make any sense. Like this week again, I still have my sore throat, so I really can't have the cold temperature. I don't know. If you're in the comment section down below and you hear this video later, let me know what the heck. What is that? Because it doesn't make any sense. I use my AC during the free nights. My bill is extra high. I don't use my AC at all during the free nights. My AC is $15 cheaper. It don't make any sense. Well, my electric bill is cheaper on my free nights. So confused. I feel like I need to go to a therapist after that. Literally. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, guys, I went to a bar the other day. I wanted to try this new bar, and it's funny because it's close by, and every now and then I want to go to the bar to go chill and relax. Just my casual chill and relax after work. So I get in the bar, and of course everybody looks at me like, "What the heck? I never seen you before." But I was there at 4 o'clock, so it made sense. I wanted to go there to feel the environment. And I get there and I sit in this chair. Luckily, there was a chair that was open by the wall, which is great because I'm so antisocial. I don't know anybody there. So I get there and I tell her, I was like, I want can I get a strawberry margarita? And she's like, I don't have a strawberry margarita. I said, you don't have a strawberry margarita? I said, no. I said, and she's like, no. And then I'm all like, okay. And then I said, what do you have? And then she started saying something about something that she can mix up with something. Then she said, after that, she said, well, let me see an ID first. And of course, I look freaking young. I look very young. So I give her my ID. And after that, she started mentioning how she can make it like this. And I said, you know what? Just give me a Long Island iced tea. I didn't want to go that hard the first time in the bar. But I was like, golly. So I paid for my Long Island iced tea. I don't know when. I don't know when. Well, I don't even know when, honestly. Well, the last time I had a Long Island iced tea, it was like, and also too depends on the bar itself too. So I'm not discriminating against the bar itself. But when was it $10? A cup of Long Island iced tea. When when did we get to $10? I remember paying $7 one time for a Long Island iced tea in a big glass. Ugh, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if we're getting scammed over here. It's so annoying to think about, guys, being scammed. Because now everybody's on the edge of their toes too, because they don't want to get scammed. They don't want to get these tariffs. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Same thing. Like I have a vending machine at my job that it dispenses candy, snacks, and stuff. And I usually get the chips. The chips is still $1.25, which is great. Don't tell anybody I'm paying $1.25 for a bag of chips, because nowadays a bag of chips is $4 to $5. It's crazy. Oh, it's so crazy. Oh. But I wanted to get M&Ms, and the M&Ms was $2. I was like, what? That's crazy. Oh. I thought it was gonna be like a $1.50, you know? Like, dang, tariffs got to this. All right, guys, this is literally my longest chat and chill live stream. I haven't really made a chat and chill. I just rambled the whole entire time. I rambled. If you want to hear more of me rambling, let me know in the comment section, because I'm just rambling about scams and tariffs and the world. Breaks my heart that people can't afford some of this stuff, and not only that is the companies can't even afford employees. companies can't afford employees. Now they got to cut the employees' hours. Oh, and how the employees are going to survive if their hours are cut? Oh my God, it makes no sense. I wish this world could simmer down. Simmer down. And then things that are going on in this world. Oh my goodness. It's just so. Ugh. It's like, come on, let us live life. We're on this planet. We're on this little planet that charges an arm and a leg to be a human being. Why do we need to be so much like this is a planet? We got to go to Mars or something? Space? You know? I feel like there should be some more other planets out there that are like this. They charge taxes, fees, living. Oh, just thinking about it. Like, just think about it for a second. Oh yeah, this chat chill live stream talking about scams, talking about tariffs. Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Ow!